CRTV Southwest Regional Station. It is 16 minutes past 7 o'clock. And at this point in time, we have a guest on the program on the Southwest Morning Show. Our guest on the Southwest Morning Show this morning is Dr. Yota Fomba. Dr. Yota Fomba, who is here to tell the public about his organization and the activities that they are into. We have indications. Dr. Yota Fomba is on the line. Good morning, doctor.
Thanks so very much for having me this morning. Let me start by shouting a good morning there to fellow Cameroonians, as we cruising on there with the actions for sustainable development in Cameroon. Actually, we are talking this morning about SDG Summit Cameroon, which is an important annual event that is organized, in the country by the government of Cameroon in collaboration with Dash Inspectorate Cameroon, under the patronage of the Prime Minister, head of government of Cameroon. The seminar is a yearly event that is SDG Summit Cameroon, which has as prime objective industry development in Cameroon in line with National Development Strategy of Cameroon 2020-2030 to make Cameroon an emerging nation by 2035. So, in fact, it brings the seminar brings together all stakeholders of the 2030 agenda to accompany the nation as we move target becoming an emerging nation by 2035.
Yes, and what are the specific objectives? What are the specific goals of this event? Just to go down memory lane, in fact, our nation set up a long-term development strategy, which targets making Cameroon an emerging nation by 2035, which began with industry development back then in 2010 with the great achievement, great realizations. With so many projects that were launched in the country. In fact, this paves the way for industry development there with the laws on the recognition of small and medium-sized enterprises who spread economic growth in the country. And this long-term development strategy is a welcome initiative of the government as it has spurred it has promoted sparked a lot of growth there in so many disciplines, a lot of interest in the nation there and in fact, coupled with the 2030 agenda, which is the agenda of sustainable development, we look forward to seeing Cameroon become an emerging nation, in fact a wonderful nation that is going to be land of merry, land of prosperity, land of peace as we yearn for in the nation. So in fact, the 2030 agenda of the United Nations and it is prime objectives, which is sustainable development, which is integrated into our national development strategy of Cameroon 2020-2030. In fact, targets promoting development in its three areas of development there, which is social, economic, and environmental, and all of this integrated into our national development strategy of 2020-2030. So the SDG Summit Cameroon is this platform, the unique platform in Cameroon, that brings together all the stakeholders of the 2030 agenda. So we accompany the government of Cameroon in its strive to make Cameroon an emerging nation by 2035. So in fact, it brings together, in fact, the businesses, the civil society. We have the parliamentary groups, the indigenous populations. In fact, all business units. In fact, all the major groups and other stakeholders of the 2030 agenda. So we try to assist the government of Cameroon, support the government of Cameroon, in its strive to make Cameroon an emerging nation by 2035. Yes, Doctor, you mentioned ago some of the category of groups, persons who are expected to attend this important event. Let's talk about the civil society. What can really be their industrialization efforts to improve the rate of industrialization in Cameroon? Yes, we have indications that Dr. Yota Fomba is back on the line. Are you there, Doctor?
Yes. Actually, sorry for the interruption there, the transmission there.
Yes. So what I'm saying is, okay, we're looking at the sustainable development, okay, in Cameroon, and Cameroon becoming an emerging nation by 2035. Okay, talking there about the civil society. Okay, in fact, the civil society there, we stand there to promote, okay, those who we are considered in society as those 4 days apart, okay, according to the 2030 agenda, the marginalized groups, okay, the underprivileged, that is the handicap. So we want to give them a chance so that they understand that they too can contribute to the to the solutions of the society. We have there the ambassador of the blind, Miss Diva, US 2022 in the United States, who is the ambassador of the underprivileged. So she has launched a campaign there to support the handicap in Cameroon. Okay, so we want to encourage the handicap that they too can contribute there, okay, to solutions of the society. So in fact that comes under the civil society engagement. Okay, so the other aspects of the event, we have the fashion parade there, we have the entrepreneurial forum there. Okay, we have the seminar awards. Okay, we got the 4 awards of the seminar. The first award there that we're talking about, okay, is the award there, which is the Grand Presidential Prize for Quality, which is meant for the best entrepreneur who have respected the quality norms, okay, for in the institution of his or her services, okay. Okay, and then we have the Entrepreneurial Award, okay, which is an award that gets awarded to the best entrepreneur, okay, for aligning his or her business strategies to the sustainable development goals. Then we have the other award there, which is Dash Quality Award, okay, which is a scholarship award there to 5 meritorious candidates in 5 institutions in Cameroon, okay, which will benefit the training certificate programs, the Dash Institute, free of charge, okay, in the discipline of welding and non-destructive testing. Then we have this other award, okay, which is quite a huge award there, okay, by this US-based oil company, a Precise Oil Technologies company. Okay, it's PMI training and certification scholarship award. Okay, to 3 meritorious candidates, okay, of Cameroon nationality, that they will be trained, okay, and certified, okay, in PMI training, which is an inspection method that is used to scan the surface, the earth's surface, okay, for identification of precious metals, okay, and oil and gas deposits. So this is first of its kind in the country, and is going to encourage a lot of development, okay, in the country. So those are the awards. Then for the event, we have that is the side event at the summit. We have track cycling race. Okay, track cycling race is going to be run on the second day of the event. That is because the event was from June 15th to the 17th. It's going to be run on the second day of the event, from Limbe through Mutendene to Buea and back to Limbe. Then we have the cultural activities there, okay, the fashion parade, okay, there we want to use culture to promote the SDGs. So we are encouraging all the fashion designers, okay, those into culture, okay, to participate in this. Okay, then okay, we also have the other aspects of the entrepreneurial forum. Okay, the entrepreneurial forum, they watch out for this, okay, because we target promoting entrepreneurial and entrepreneurship in Cameroon for industry development. Okay, we encouraging creation of businesses there, okay, but then these businesses, okay, must be in conformity to the sustainable development goals. Okay, that is the entrepreneurs must create businesses, okay, that have SDG impact. Okay, they make sure they understand the problems of this time. Okay, that's climate change. Okay, align their business strategy to the sustainable development, setting up science-based targets initiative. Okay, we want to encourage, okay, good business to business relationships. Okay, between entrepreneurs who are in the country and those who are out of the country in the context of the sustainable development goals.
Yes, Doctor, I would like you to talk a little bit more about the Entrepreneurial Award. The Entrepreneurial Award. These days, the government of Cameroon and especially the president of the Republic, His Excellency Paul Biya, have been reiterating to the youth that they should go to school with the mindset of creating businesses, creating employment for themselves and others when they leave school. Just how is this Entrepreneurial Award going to maybe motivate other young people to think of setting shop for themselves when they complete their studies?
Yes, you are very right there. In fact, entrepreneurial and entrepreneurship is very important for industry development. But then, okay, we will talk of entrepreneurship and entrepreneurial if we got the skills. So the first challenge we got there is skill development. Okay, so we want that the entrepreneurs have the right skills. Okay, they have the proper orientation. Okay, to develop the businesses and then how they grow up these businesses. Okay, because in fact, if you go by just like you're talking about what the president has always been carrying on there in his messages. Okay, when it comes to industry in the country. In fact, he has said, okay, there is no great nation without a vibrant industry. Okay, in fact, and this industry depends on the skills. So if one develop entrepreneurial, okay, who in the investors in the country, in fact, develop the investment ecosystem in Cameroon, we must cultivate the necessary skills that who in the investors, because that is a major challenge that we're having. The right skills. Okay, today the industry is drifting in a different direction. Okay, we're gradually getting into the climax of Industry 4.0, which is talking today about digitalization and automation. So the skills that are required, and the type of businesses that are required, okay, it's actually should be adapted to its time. Okay, so we understand that there are certain skills, okay, which are far more valued today, and there are certain disciplines that are far more lucrative today. So all of these entrepreneurs, okay, the youth, okay, those who want to make it big, okay, provide solutions to the society, must understand where the industry is driving and pick up those necessary skills so they develop the businesses, okay, that will match the taste of time. That is what we are saying. So this the entrepreneurial forum there will school these entrepreneurs on the skills that are required, okay, the type of business that are marketable today. That's going to make them get impactful, get the meaningful impact, okay, on the communities that is fighting the poverty, okay, and the misery that we're yearning for in Cameroon.
Yes, Doctor. Can we have an idea of some of the guests, those who shall be talking to the youth, to the participants, those who shall be giving talks at this event, and what are some of the key exposés at this upcoming event?
Okay, we have ambassadors of SDG Summit Cameroon all over the planet. Like we got in the United States, we got ambassadors there in Nigeria, we got ambassadors there in India. They'll all be present there. Okay, at the summit. Okay, so they'll be addressing these key issues there. Okay, particularly on entrepreneurial, okay, skill development there. Okay, for industry development in Cameroon. Okay, so we got the experts, okay, that will be coming in, okay, from different angles there, okay, like talking there about the World Federation of Africa, which is one of the major partners of the organization, okay, that is of the summit. Okay, they will be coming in there, okay, to school, okay, the Cameroonian community, okay, give proper orientation, okay, when it comes to industry, particularly in manufacturing, to boost manufacturing, okay, in Cameroon. So we have the different topics that are addressed, okay, by the different partners. Okay, as we are addressing all the SDGs. In fact, the SDGs touch every sector of business. Okay, and we have the partners in all of these different areas. Okay, we'll be talking there at the explaining issues there. Okay, at the summit.
Yes, Doctor. In your opinion, what are some of the factors that hinder the achievement of the sustainable development goals in a Cameroonian context, in our African context?
Okay, looking at the sustainable development goals, the first thing is the awareness. Okay, we have a lot of ignorance. Okay, which is reigning. Okay, so which demands first of all the sensitization of people to understand what the sustainable development goals and the purpose of the sustainable development goals. Yeah, we all about most of okay, like I was saying, we don't live in the past. Okay, but we live in the present. Okay, and look at the future. Okay, we understand that. Okay, we're talking about the sustainable development goals, the 2030 agenda, which is the future. Okay, which is the future of the planet. Okay. So we have to understand that okay, the way we do things have to change. Okay, today we are in a different setting. Okay, we have the unprecedented actions that have occurred on the planet. Okay, that have changed so many things on the planet. We understand that we've got a different way of doing things, a different approach to things. Okay, we must integrate this spirit. Okay, into ourselves and accept this, that life has changed today. Okay, and make sure we're following the different recommendations. Okay, that are accepted for us to make a happy life on the planet, like the climate problem, which is a precarious one on the planet, so that we don't spoil things for ourselves. Okay, the first thing there is the ignorance. Okay, the populations was the school to understand that things have changed. Okay, and we're embracing a new era. Okay, I call it the era of innovation, transformation, and change. Okay, we have to adopt. Okay, accept the new normal, the new reality. Okay, and live it. Okay, and then we go together. Today it's not a question of Cameroon working alone, or maybe the population of Southwest working alone, or maybe Northwest working alone to solve its problems. No, it's the question of the entire planet coming together to solve its own its problems under the 2030 agenda of the United Nations. Okay, so all the nations have rallied together. Okay, coming this global solidarity. Okay, multilateralism. Okay, revitalized partnership. So all of us to integrate ourselves into this. Okay, and know that we are heading for a common goal. Okay, that is to make life a sustainable one on the planet. Okay, because the planet is everybody's home.
Yes, Doctor, can we have an idea for some of the actions that your organization has been able to carry out on the field?
Okay, talking about DASH Inspectorate Cameroon. Okay, DASH. Okay, the acronym is DASH. There determine. Okay, assertive, sincere, earnest. A third-party organization. Actually, DASH Inspectorate is a third-party organization that was created in New Jersey, in US. That is in the year 2000. Okay, by Indian experts, then moved to India, where it caused a lot of growth, the industry growth. Okay, and today India is the fifth leading industry nation on the planet, thanks to DASH Inspectorate. In fact, that is exactly what we are doing. Okay, in Cameroon. Okay, to promote industry development for socio-economic growth in Cameroon. In fact, we are in Cameroon working in collaboration with the government of Cameroon for industry development, and DASH was integrated into the regime of the reconstruction of Northwest and Southwest economic disaster zones. Okay, by the government. That was on December 28th, 2020. Okay, and we have set up a strategy. Okay, to spur economic development and reconstruction of Northwest and Southwest regions, disaster zones. Okay, with special programs, training certification programs at very low reduced cost. Okay, in the area of welding and non-destructive testing. Okay, so we're training, certifying. Okay, technicians at low cost. Okay, who have to be integrated into the projects. Okay, because we have said time and again that that the problem is not doing the jobs. Okay, we want to know who are those doing the jobs, who are those doing the projects. Okay, we can do many projects in Cameroon. Okay, but the populations will never benefit from these projects if these projects are not done by the indigenous populations. So the issue there is we want the Anglophones. If we talk about reconstruction of Northwest and Southwest, we want the indigenous populations to take part in the construction of the realization of the projects that are existed in these regions. Okay, so much that they benefit. The first fallouts from the projects, that is the salaries, because these technicians, they are well paid, okay, and they'll have this, they will be the first to benefit, okay, if they take part in the projects, okay. So we are training, certifying higher industry technicians in welding and non-destructive and reduce cost under the regime of the Northwest and Southwest, Northwest and Southwest. So much so that they meet the industry demands. We're talking about we have the deep sea port, which has already been launched. We have the liquid petroleum gas projects in Bamenda, and all those projects which require technicians in non-destructive testing and welding. Okay, so we are training these high-skilled technicians in these disciplines. Okay, at very reduced cost. Okay, and then we also got so many projects. Okay, that we have. Develop, okay, in green energy there, okay, and working there with the partners there for the action of these projects, okay, which these projects, okay, have been declared under the master plan for industrialization of Cameroon, okay, as most attained or most executed projects, okay, by the government of Cameroon, okay, and then we've got the mining projects, okay, that we've also developed there in Bengui there, okay, there we, in fact, precise oil technologies will be coming to Cameroon, okay, within the within the SDG seminar, which is going to mark the beginning of this project. So we're going to do scanning there to locate this rich mineral deposits, that are located in the world. So we are saying that, in fact, we are focusing on industry that is dash inspectory Cameroon, and what we are targeting there is development of human capital, so they serve as the tool there to promote industry growth through training and certification.
Yes, Doctor, you've been talking about industry, and the government of this country has been making it clear that one of its major goals is to attain a certain level of industrialization by the year 2035. Just what is the role of the energy sector in realizing this dream of getting Cameroon to a very high level as far as industrialization is concerned?
Yes, in fact, energy is a major challenge. If we don't have energy, there is what is going to power the machines if we don't have energy? In fact, that is the major problem. We have the energy deficit. If you go to Bamenda, we have our operations center there. That is Dash Institute at the side there, an industrial zone there in Bamenda. Look, I spoke with the director of the zone, that is industrial zone there. He said companies have been coming to Bamenda, but they are finding it difficult, to acquire land, within the industrial zone because of the energy problem. There is insufficient energy to power the machines. So energy continues to be a problem and it's going to be a hindrance to our industry development, except we have this available. So we want to one of the major projects that we're having there is green energy, production of green energy, so that we meet the demands. If we want to promote industry development there in the northwest and southwest, we must meet up the industry the energy demands. So we're focusing on green energy production of energy from solar and wind turbines. And we have Indian experts, partners, who working with, for the realization of this project.
Yes, Doctor, what assessment can you make of some of the projects that the government is carrying out with the view of boosting the energy sector, such as Lombanga project, Mendele project, and things like that?
Yes, that is quite laudable. That is quite it's really laudable there. Some actions there. By the government. To boost energy production. But then we still have the challenge of the energy deficit is still not sufficient. So we have to multiply the production capacity, energy production capacity of the country, because the industry is fast growing. And in fact, powering the machines, is very important. The machines will not work if there is no energy. So we have the challenge of, first of all, having the energy available to power the machines. Then can we talk of advancing the industry? So the challenge that we got there is seeing how we boost this energy production. We should construct the production units, energy production units. So we increase the energy capacity of the country. Yes, that's what's going to, first of all, give us guarantee that, we're going to have a vibrant industry with the machines, powered of machines.
Yes, Dr. Yota Fomba, in the southwest region, as is the case across Cameroon, the population is mostly made up of youths, young people, mostly young people below the ages of 40, 35. What really can be the contribution of these young people to the goal of making Cameroon an emerging country by the year 2035?
That's good. That's a good one there. In fact, look, when I came back from the UAE, that was in 2013. I was giving Thanksgiving there at the Synod, for instance, about this. Thanking God for what God did to me. I'm an engineer. Worked overseas there. Had a lot of exposure there. I was talking about my experience. Saying that. Look, it is high time we understand the realities. I was talking there. To us, the Anglophones. To us, the Anglophones. We understand the realities. We have been in a system wherein we are made to believe that it is only the white collar jobs that will enable us live better lives. Whereas we are just shielded from the truth, which is the industry. In fact, the blue collar jobs are those that offer the good salaries, okay, that will make you give exciting life, okay, and make you, if you want, if those who like to, okay, like Cameroonians like traveling a lot, you want to travel a lot, get into the industry jobs, okay, and you have an exciting, highly rewarding career, okay. We should shift our attention, okay, from the ENAM, okay, from the ENS, okay. Understand that. Look, they only those ones, those aspects there, okay, those jobs there will only give us what I call the government royalties. But when money comes to the industry, that is where the money is. Okay, pick the industry skills. Okay, the industry skills are very well paid. Okay, so if you go to the US, they are striving. They have been all an time strong nation there. Okay, because of their industry, they are all focusing on the industry. Okay, and spending on the skills. If you go to Nigeria, Nigeria today is fast emerging in Africa. Okay, and it's almost topping there on the planet. They're already becoming the manufacturing powerhouse. Okay, in Africa there. Okay, and setting the example there. It is because of the industry skills. Okay, so we have to understand this. Okay, so we, the Anglophones, if you understand, if you want economic development, okay, we want to come out of poverty, misery, okay, at the situation we find ourselves. It is about picking the necessary skills development of industry. Okay, it's not about the white collar jobs. No, we should shift our attention from that. Know that we got all the resources that we want. Okay, it's a question of deploying technology, okay, into these resources, and then we will cause the necessary impact that is going to take us out of poverty. Just like the Chinese. Okay, the Chinese have the same resources that we have. Okay, we too can become like the Chinese. But the difference is that, okay, the Chinese, they suffered too long, okay, and they became so wise, okay, and they developed technology and deployed this technology, okay, into agriculture, which transformed their economy, okay. Today they are giving money to practically everyone on the planet, okay, they are helping everywhere, okay. So we do have the same resources, but the problem is that we have ignorance, okay, and then we don't understand, okay, we don't need permission to use what we have, what is ours, okay. It is a question of developing the technologies and developing the technologies, okay, acquiring the skills and deploying them into these resources, and it's going to help us transform our regions, okay, and we will be the regions to be ended because we have all it takes. So what I'm talking to the youth today is we should pick the skills, okay, learn the skills, because these skills in fact are what we want, okay, for industry development. It is the industry and only the industry that is the secret of every great nation. Okay, there is no nation, okay, that will talk about it being powerful there, okay, without the industry. No, all the nations that have stood their test of time, okay, that have been commanding on the planet, it is thanks to their industry. So if you want to become an emerging people, okay, if you want to become make Cameroon a land of prosperity, okay, we must embark on the industry. Okay, good enough, we have all the resources. All we need is the technology, the skills, okay, and we will meet this. So what my advice is to the youth is they should learn these skills, okay. Look at where the industry is heading, okay, and pick just the right skills, okay, particularly in this new context, because so many things are changing. First of all, where is the industry heading? What are the skills that are required? You go in for training programs, okay. I want to go, like you ask yourself, okay, what type of training program can I go in for? Okay, how much am I going to be paid at the end of the training program? What is required of me? You ask yourself these questions and you pick up a training program and get into. Okay, that's going to empower you with skills. Okay, skills are what we require. Okay, for our sustainable development. In fact, if I go back, look at what Theresa May, okay, when she became the British Prime Minister, she said, okay, I am going to focus on skills. Look. The truth is, skills are the requirement that we need. Okay, the secret. Okay, if we have the skills, then we can transform anything. Okay, so that is the truth, the secret, the skills. Okay, that is what I'm advising Cameroonians today. Okay, particularly us in the Anglophone regions. Okay, that today we have the challenge of proving that we got the wealth. Okay, we are up to the task. Okay, today we have everything at our disposal. Okay. We should have the spirit, get back into the mindset of into constructive mindset. Okay, know that we can cause the change that we want. Okay, for ourselves. That depends only on us, and it's on the skills that we have, okay, to develop our industry. What's going to make us come out of our poverty.
Yes, Doctor, we live in an era of a very constant evolution of new information and communication technologies. Technology is always evolving every year. You have new things coming up, new things being added. And the social media today is practically one of the things that a lot of people have knowledge of and are using. How can the social media be used in by youths, by all actors, stakeholders, in making Cameroon an emerging country?
Okay, the media constitutes, in fact, an important element there. Okay, for development. Okay, because it can give proper orientation. Okay, to the communities. Okay, for them to understand what is, so that giving them the information they need. Because sometimes you might be shielded. Okay, because from advancing, because you don't have the information that you need. Okay, the information we need is very important, but then this information must not be must be good information. Okay, so the media there, okay, particularly social media, contributes so much there, okay, to spreading information. Okay, well, okay, it comes within the context of digitalization. Okay, today we're talking about digital economy there. Okay, so we're encouraging, okay, the entrepreneurs, okay, to get along, okay, with digitalization, okay, get themselves, okay, on the necessary platforms, okay, so they add themselves, okay, and get the necessary information that they want, okay, promote their businesses, okay, like the different media options, okay, enable them, okay, to promote themselves, okay, and their businesses. Okay, so digitalization, okay, is a key today, okay, when it comes to marketing, okay, of different actions, okay, of different services there, okay, of our different objectives.
Yes. Last question, Doctor. Let's talk about higher institutions of learning, universities. Their role is to provide teaching, outreach, and research. What is concretely, what is the role, or what should be the contribution of higher institutions of learning, universities, in this goal of making Cameroon an emerging country by 2035?
Okay, a very good one there. In fact, in universities, okay, just like academia, okay, they constitute and they have an important role to play there when it comes to economic development. Okay, but in our context, okay, there is something I want to talk about. Okay, we have just like the Minister of Vocational Training said, okay, don't go learning things that will not take you anywhere, that will not give you any benefit. That is a problem we have with our educational system, particularly higher education. Okay, I took statistics. Okay, at the beginning of this school year. Okay, with enrollment. Okay, into the newly created state universities, University of Buea. Okay, I looked at the admission there. Okay, look, it was surprising to see that most of the students who enrolled into that university were into law. Okay, but look, we are talking about industry development in Cameroon for an emerging nation by 2035. Look at the disciplines. Okay, that students are getting massively, they continue to get massive administration into. It is common in almost all the state universities, okay, in the country. So we have this problem of orientation. Okay, we go in for things that will not take us anywhere, that will offer little unemployment opportunities, and we multiply the unemployment in the country. That is the real problem. Okay, so we are saying higher education, okay, should be tailored so that it provides just the solutions that we need. Okay, look, okay, I am the country representative of TWF for Africa. That is the World Federation of Africa, which is an organization that has been put in place, okay, by Africans, okay, to promote manufacturing in Africa for the interest of Africans. Okay, we want to stop money from leaving Africa to Europe. Okay, but when it gets into Africa, that is for the national project. So, in fact, we just had our first TWF General Assembly that was in Cairo, Egypt. Okay, Egypt, that was in March. Okay, in which Africans were called upon, okay, to participate massively. But look at the statistics that came out from this. The hard realities. We have the skill problem in Africa. Okay, 80% of those who did presentations, okay, at the event were non-Africans. This was pretty surprising. Whereas it's an African event, we had just about 20%, okay, of experts in Africa participating, which exposes this key problem that we have in Africa. It is because our educational system, that is higher education, is not well tailored to meet the industry demands. All of this you have to look into. Okay, so particularly in the area of manufacturing, for instance, you will get to universities, you will not have the disciplines that are offered. To the academia, okay, we're coming in there, okay, to assist in training, to like dash into what a dash instructor is doing there. Okay, we're training, okay, certified in higher this industry disciplines there, okay, of welding, okay, and non-structural testing, that you will hardly find, okay. So we are saying that higher education, okay, should be tailored to meet the demands, okay, of the industry, okay, like okay, so we have those who emerging, okay, from the university. They have a good link, okay, a good liaison, okay, good access, okay, to the industry. So we don't have this skill problem that we continue to have in Africa. So that is the problem that we're having in Cameroon, okay. So my advice, okay, my advice to the government, okay, because I submitted a series of proposals, okay, to the government, okay, in our collaborative partnership with the government, that's to Cameroon, okay, and the government of Cameroon for industry development in the country. And one of these proposals is reform of the education system, particularly in the Anglophone regions. Okay, that is, we integrate non-destructive testing into the syllabus of sciences, advanced level sciences. Okay, that is all those who doing sciences there. Okay, they integrate into the syllabus there non-destructive testing. So that when they leave advanced level, they can be able to work as non-destructive testing inspectors. Okay, that's going to scale up education system. And then in welding, okay, in the technical system, we should be able to scale up the level of training, okay, in metalworks and industrial piping. So that guys who are living from that discipline of metalworks and industrial piping, they should be able to pick maybe certifications, okay, at the end of training, so that they can have after the advanced level, they can directly pick jobs, okay, to work in projects like Sonora oil projects, okay, than saying that they will come out with an advanced level, okay, and then still have to go for training, for that training and certification, okay, for them to be able to pick a job. It doesn't make a lot of sense, okay. So it's about strengthening this our education system, okay, and good enough, okay, the government adopted all of this, okay, and it's understood this, okay, with higher education, okay, for its implementation, okay. So that we strengthen our educational system, okay, and then we also talked about certification of teachers, okay, those who leave ENS, okay, training in sciences, okay, in general education, they have to be certified as NDT inspectors, that's those of the sciences, okay, and then those who are in the teachers, okay, in welding and metal fabrication of technical education will have to be certified, okay, as welding inspectors. So they understand, okay, how to impact the necessary skills, okay, that we want that the industry yearns for, okay. That is going to scale up our education and create good liaison between the industry and education, or the education and the industry.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Yota Fomba, for those very interesting thoughts there. And we are wishing you all the best with your activities and the upcoming event.
Okay, thanks so very much. Thanks so very much. It's my pleasure, and I'm open to giving much more information on this event subsequently.